Hello, friends. Here's another installment of my journey of manifesting, my journey of practicing the law of attraction. So I have notes I wrote down that I'm going to refer to, if you'll pardon me, because the way I wrote it is, I would like to say it this way. It's well expressed. Reality, such as we understand it, right? Reality is the illusion, and the illusion is reality. Okay, so what the fuck is she talking about? I would call myself a very pragmatic realist. I would. I would not necessarily put a hard line on that now for myself. I would describe myself as someone who welcomes the unseen. And at the time that I described myself as a very hard, pragmatic realist, that the view was, well, if it's not in my hand, it doesn't exist. And that doesn't really work, because life is full. Our entire human history, everything, it's full of experience that involves components that we couldn't necessarily put our hands on, we couldn't necessarily grasp. So when I would call myself a very, very pragmatic realist, I took pride in not imagining what was not in my hands. If you think about your life, and if you think about your experience in life, you spend a lot more time imagining things than you might consciously recognize. So I'll just continue with my notes. I would call myself a very pragmatic realist. I took pride in not imagining what was not in my hands already. I did not allow myself to entertain what was not in my hands. Hence, I never got what I thought about and desired. I didn't claim what I thought about and imagined and desired, and I did not understand that my thought was the reality and the physical existence is the illusion. I know. Please suspend your disbelief and hear me out. What this means is that the physical reality of this moment is a result rather than an indicator of what is to come. It is a result of energy already expressed. Our physical reality right now is the result of thought, energy that was expressed previously. And now is the result of that. Now is not the future. Now is not what is to come. It is the result of what was already thought. It was the result of energy that was already expressed. And this is a very important distinction. Think about a tree. Think about the fruits that the tree produces. Think about a printer. Think about the prints that a printer produces. Now think about picking a piece of fruit from the tree or taking a printed item from the printer. Notice that there's something awry about the fruit. There's something wrong with the fruit. Notice also that there is an error in the print. Now fix what's wrong with the fruit. Cut it off. Cut off what's wrong with it. Do something to change the piece of fruit to adjust what is wrong with the fruit. Also fix the printout. Correct the error in the printout. Now go back to the tree and go back to the printer and pull from the tree another fruit and take from the printer another print. What will you find? You'll find the same problem in this other piece of fruit that you have taken from the tree. You will find the same error on the printout that you have taken from the printer. So think about what this means. It isn't the printout or the current reality. It isn't the piece of fruit or the current reality that needs to be changed. What needs to be changed and fixed or adjusted or healed are the roots of the tree. What needs to be healed is the source document that was sent to the printer before it was sent to the printer. What needs to be healed and fixed is being created now that will become reality. The roots are thought. The roots of the tree are energy. They represent energy. They represent thought. They represent before the current reality. They represent what leads to the fruit, the result, the current reality. The current reality is just the fruit of the previous roots of the previous tree. It is just the printout from the previous document from the previous... I actually wrote this, but that's not quite right. The current reality is just the fruit. It's just the fruit of the roots that exist at this moment, or the roots that existed that produce the fruit. The print is the result of the document that existed that went to the printer. Right now, every moment of thought and energy and breathing and desiring and thinking and being, we are creating what will be the physical reality. We are creating what will be physical reality, what will be a result. This is so important. Please think about it. Hence, realizing this, what must we do? We must heal the roots. We must heal the source document. We must do the corrections on the source document so that the printer will produce the correct document. We need to fix the roots. We need to heal the roots so that the tree will produce the fruit that we desire. I take this from T. Harv Eker. I learned this from him, so full credit to him. The roots produce the fruits. The roots produce the fruits. My thought, my energy, my emotion, my words, my action, actions are the result of thought and energy. The energy and the thought is the beginning. The energy and the thought are the roots of reality. We create with thought, with energy. And another piece to think about is just really look around you. Every single thing was a thought. Every object you look at, every possible thing you could, it was a thought before it became a thing. We must heal our insides. We must think what our reality will become. We must imagine and be and energize what our reality is to be, what we are creating. And this matters because it is a choice. And it is your choice. And I've said this in other videos, but I need to say this again. It is your divine right to have everything that you desire. I am deadly serious about this. This isn't wisdom from me. I want to share it because I know that it is true. I know it. And I want to share it, and I want to be really strong about it because everyone deserves to have exactly what they want. Everyone. It is your divine right to have what you desire. It is not up to you to decide what people should have. This is very important to keep also. It is not my prerogative to decide what other people should have. It is every person's divine right to have what they desire. But it is not our domain to decide what someone else should have. And the universe is unlimited. Unlimited. We are part of the cosmic reality, the cosmos. We are of the cosmos. The cosmos are totally unlimited. There is more than enough for everyone, 1,000 million times over. Because the universe, the cosmos, what we are a part of is absolutely unlimited, and it is expanding every second. In this time, in these 11 and a half minutes that have just passed, the universe has expanded and expanded and expanded and expanded and expanded, and it's always happening. Take a moment to really think about this. Really think about the consequence. Think about the implications for you and me and everyone. We're supposed to connect with source energy. We're supposed to be aligned with source energy. We are supposed to be joyful and fulfilled. We are supposed to be that. We experience pain when we are not joyful and fulfilled because we know deep down that we are supposed to be joyful and fulfilled. Really, 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 really. And lastly, what I wrote in my notes here. If we don't heal our insides, if we don't align ourselves with source energy, if we don't apply the principles of directing our thought and directing our emotional state and being and thinking as the desire is already being granted, being and thinking as the person who already has the desire, already has whatever. Gravity works whether we believe it or not. The law of attraction works whether we believe it or not. What I think about, what I focus on, will become. There's a phrase, I'm sure a lot of you know this, stinking thinking. And I'm sorry I'm a bit fumbly in this video, but stinking thinking. I don't love that phrase, but the point of it is absolutely relevant. I was thinking terribly before, and my physical reality reflects that. Now I am in this conscious daily practice, and I love doing it. I love doing the daily practice, and I'm in this conscious daily practice of thinking only what I desire, thinking only what I wish to create, being and energetically giving energy to only what I desire and wish to create. And everything else is off the table. So I'm not spending time worrying about all of the huge massive bills that were due on March 1st that I haven't yet been able to pay. I'm not spending time worrying about that. They have to be paid. So they will be paid. I'm focusing entirely on what I wish to create, the energy I wish to create. I'm focusing entirely on what I desire. And the wonderful experience how wonderful that is. And I'm continuously saying I'm claiming it and it is coming to me. Be blessed and see you soon.